Hello, I am Philip Thomas, and definitely just wanted to touch on things such as integrity and leadership. For me, describing how integrity affects the workplace, I think as a whole, it affects the atmosphere, the community. It affects the comfortability with your colleagues, with your peers, with students. I think it just affects everything as a whole. The energy, the mission. I just think the types of integrity that are important to me um, definitely is honesty, saying you're going to do something and doing it, committing to something, whether it's a task, whether it's to, for instance, student affairs professionals committing to doing something for a student or committing to doing a task with some sort of activity or event that we have going on and just sticking to that really, as well as being um, intentional with your feelings. Whether it's not everybody has to care about each other and say, "Oh, I love you," but intentional with how you feel towards your colleagues, intentional with giving them that opportunity to show you who they are, and intentional with you showing them who you are. I think if we're intentional with our feelings when we're going about things, we're open to more people. We're open to what students as well as our colleagues and our peers have to share with us, and we receive that differently when we're intentional. So I think that goes with along with integrity and just being really honesty, and then backing up what you're gonna say and again being intentional. Um, for me, I think it would be the most challenging aspect of leading with integrity for me. I think it would just be, I don't think for me specifically, I think honestly, it would probably be managing and wearing a lot of different hats that you forget what you're doing, what you forget what you're saying, and you're telling somebody else this, and you're telling somebody else this, and then you forget, and then you don't do what you say you're gonna do. That's why I think it's a lot of times within us to stand on what we believe in and stand on it all the way around and not switch up and not say different things to different people or act differently or share different beliefs with people depending on the crowd. I think that is important to do when doing anything. I mean, I'm gonna be a certain way. I'm gonna share these beliefs. I'm gonna have this level of honesty and integrity within myself and these beliefs, and I'm not gonna change that for anybody. More so, I'm going to help them understand me as well as try to understand where they're coming from, so we can come to a common ground. So I think that's the most difficult thing. I think in approaching confronting lapses in integrity in the workplace, um, I think just approaching things in a way, again, in a manner where it's open. For instance, if somebody weren't didn't do what they were supposed to, or I didn't do what I'm supposed to, again, holding myself accountable as well as holding them accountable for what they didn't do, so that we can always see our team sees that we are going to take care of our responsibilities and we trust in what somebody's going to say, and if they don't do it, it's a good reason why they didn't do it, and they own up to it so we can understand that, and that trust doesn't go away. So again, you got to have trust when working with a team and working with different people so that you could establish that atmosphere, that build that culture around your team. I think that's the most important thing when you're talking about being a leader, is building that rapport with others. Not always making people feel like you're the boss, but more so that I'm leading. And I'm not leading by just telling you that I'm a leader. I'm leading by example. I'm leading by what I tell you is I'm backing it up. I'm leading by showing integrity. I'm leading by being honest with you. I'm leading by backing up my honesty and standing what I believe in, as well as showing character and my morals and my beliefs every single day that I come in. I'm showing you who I am. I'm showing you what I do I'm laying that foundation. I'm establishing that culture, and I'm just being consistent, really, and consistent in what I'm doing day in and day out, regardless if it doesn't work, regardless if there's differences. I'm just being consistent in everything that I believe in. And I'm going to continue to be consistent because I have a goal of helping others. I have a goal of helping people. And that's where I want to get to. So I just think that I love this topic, and I love it in general, just because I'm always trying to become a better leader in any way that I can, and I'm able to learn and hear from others, and I think that's important for a leader, being able to learn and hear from others. But yeah, thank you.